sports coverage of the National Football League finds us in the Bayou State. The Who Dat chant ringing behind us as we are ready for football at Caesars Superdome in downtown New Orleans. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Arizona Cardinals and the New Orleans Saints. Here we go. The safety, Justin Reed, tabbed to get us started. And off we go from the Superdome. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So the Cardinals come out. They're led by their quarterback, Kyler Murray. Man, time flies, Greg. The #1 overall pick in 2019. The 7th year for Murray leading the Birds.
Now, this is the type of quarterbacks that just give defensive coordinators nightmares. They stay up all night thinking, okay, what is the best way to defend him? Do we treat him as a runner? Do we treat him as a passer? And I think that's really where the most stress comes in, Mike, is you want to make sure you don't let him kill you with his legs downfield as a runner, but it's also his ability to extend plays as a passer that really creates a lot of stress on your back-end coverage, and that's where those big plays can come. So it's a big challenge. They know it, and we'll find out early on what the plan is.
Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And it'll be second down. Off the play fake. Here's Murray. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete. Trying to get it to Michael Wilson that time. Third down coming up.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. You know that?
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
So on fourth down, it's Blake Gillikin to punt for Arizona. Back deep for the Saints, it's Rashid Shaheed. Fair catch here. Called for and made beyond the 30-yard line. So the Saints ready to go to work on offense for the first time. They'll be led out by a 5th-round selection out of the 2024 draft. From South Carolina by way of Oklahoma, it's Spencer Rattler.
I think when you break down this game, Mike, I think it's really quite simple. I think it really comes down to the age-old, hey, be balanced on offense. Can their passing attack and rushing attack complement each other? Because what that does is it makes the defense defend the entire field. And then the #1 goal of every team, every week in the NFL, no self-inflicted negatives. That's tackles for loss, sacks, and then, of course, the most important one, don't turn the ball over.
After a gain of 5 on first down, it is 2nd and 5. They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. They'll go again here with Kamara. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. It's a gain of 12 there. It's good for a Saints first down.
This is a guy who's been doing it at a high level, Mike, for a long time. Not too many running backs finding success in the NFL past the age of 30. That's usually when they kind of ride off into the sunset, but as always, there's the exception to every rule.
And he'll get forward for about a yard. Cody Simon in on the stop.
On the tackle. A gain of a yard brings up second down at the 48-yard line.
Second down and 8. Looking to throw, Rattler. Catch is made there on the left side by Cooks. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They get 18 on that one. First down, New Orleans.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Kamara. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard brings up second and 11 at the Cardinals' 30-yard line.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11. Throwing now is Rattler. Pass right side, taken in by Cooks. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
First down.
His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down. They'll run a draw now. It's Kamara. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Clearly trying to catch the defense by surprise, Mike. If the draw works, it's a touchdown. But being down here in the red zone, this is a tough spot on the field to get away with running that draw play.
It is second and 9. Rattler now back to throw. He'll step up and run. And a nice run, close to the first down, protecting himself, sliding at the end.
And this is one of the cases, Mike, where defenders, they get their eyes in the wrong spot. They call it eye discipline. He catches them looking elsewhere. It allows him to get upfield and make this third down a lot more manageable.
Look at this. They go with their tight end on third down. And it looks like he's going to have enough for the first down. Yes, he does. First and goal coming up.
For the Saints. First down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Nice run right there. You get down here into the red zone area, Mike, and yards are hard to come by. He's able to stick his head in there and sets him up for first and goal.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. And he will go down here, but there is a marker on the field, and the defense may have gotten a head start on that one.
Still first down.
So now, from half the distance closer, here's first and goal. Throwing is Rattler. That is caught side of the end zone. Chris Olave. Touchdown Saints. Blake Groupie comes on for the extra point. He's got it. Saints will take a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Saints 7, Cardinals 0.
So before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. Amari DiMercado to return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Cardinals offense ready to get going with their second possession. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. On play action, Murray. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in back.
Out of bounds at the 28-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
Well, as they face this possible 3-and-out following that 2nd down sack. Now if you're the quarterback, you've got to be thinking, get the ball out of my hand, find a matchup I like downfield, and try to push this ball past the sticks and keep this drive alive.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, Murray. This one just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
But I think it would be a bit of an understatement, Mike, to say that this offense has come out today a bit flat. They haven't picked up a single 1st down through the first 2 drives, and barring a really aggressive decision here, they'll have to wait till their 3rd series to see if they can make it happen.
Fair catch is called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. The Saints offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. In motion goes Cooks. To throw, it's Rattler. He'll step up and run this. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a 1st down.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Saints.
So there's a fine line, Mike, between giving your wide receivers every chance they can to get open downfield, but at the same time, you can't stress your protection. I think he does a nice job in this case understanding that balance. He escapes the pocket, turns into a runner, and he's able to pick up the 1st down.
And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
A 7-yard.
This is a great example of why teams want to stay out of what they call passing downs, where a defense doesn't have to honor the run. In this case, they do, and man, the play-action pass just works off of that and can really lead to some chunk plays.
On the ground, this is Kendre Miller. And it doesn't appear that he got to that 1st down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
try and run here with Miller. And a nice job. They pick it up. First down. The march continues. They're at the 41-yard line.
4 yards. And the Saints, first down. First and 10 at the
And with this field position,
line.
Mike, I think you're looking at this like it's 4-down territory. So I think they're able to get it there on third down. But even if he didn't, I think that third down call was all about setting up. If we needed to, we'll go for it on fourth.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete. He was looking for Brandon Cooks with that pass. And it'll lead to a second down.
Might be wise for this quarterback to try somebody else in coverage here, Mike. This guy's known for being a savvy playmaker once the ball's in the air, and he showed why by swatting that ball away, and he's going to pick up a PBU on the stat sheet.
His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
The tackle made back at
So the key to these
44-yard line.
off-tackle style run plays, Mike, is you can't allow penetration. You cannot allow the defenders to get in your backfield, because when they do, the play really has no chance, and you end up going backwards.
Here's Rattler. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he's going to be stopped well short of the first down. Gain of 6, but it brings up fourth down.
Defenders knew a pass was coming. They had their ears pinned back here on third down, but they initially allowed him to escape the pocket and make a break for it, but give him credit. They recognized the scramble quickly, rallied to the ball, stopped him short of the first down.
The Saints will punt this one away. And on the return for the Cardinals, it's Greg Dortch. And a pretty good result there. That's out of bounds right at the 10-yard line.
Roughing the kicker. Defense. Automatic first down.
They'll come up here, first and 10. A give up the middle with Kamara. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down.
Max Melton. A gain of 7 brings up second down at the 15-yard line.
Throw here on the RPO. It's caught by Johnson. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal for his team.
Saints, first down. First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Now Rattler going to throw. First, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
Coverage by Max Melton.
Kamara going to get it on the zone read here. And this defense trying to stiff it. He gets back to the line, and that is it. Third and goal coming up.
Great job here by the defense, making sure that they have one defender responsible for the running back and one responsible for the quarterback. In this case, they decide to give it to the back. He's taken down for a loss.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He'll try to run for it. And he's able to gain yardage out of this one before he slides.
This is all about sensing the pressure. You can see him keeping his eyes downfield as long as he can. But ultimately he decides, I got to tuck this ball and become a runner. He's able to avoid the sack, pick up some positive yards.
Here's Blake Grupe for the Saints. A field goal try. This about as short as you can get. Grupe Murphy's kick is good. And the Saints will extend to a 10-0 lead.
Cardinals nothing.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. To return is Greg Dortch. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. First carry for James Conner. And he's going to wind up losing yardage here. And that will take us to the end of the opening quarter of play.
At the 20-yard line.
So after one, 10-0 is our score. More from New Orleans after this. Second quarter starts. Cardinals in possession of the football. So after the loss on first, here's second and 14. As we are ready to get back underway. That's to the right side. Caught by McBride. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
And it's third down.
From the shotgun, it's Murray. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. That's caught! And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line. It is a big gain for Arizona. 42 yards.
And the Cardinal first down.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Murray with a give to Conner. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Patience is a great quality of a running back. You have to wait for holes and gaps to develop. But in this case, Mike, he just kept waiting and waiting, and nothing ended up happening. No gain.
From the 35, here's second and 9. From the gun, it's Murray. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
It's third down and 9 yards to go.
Out of the gun, it's Murray. The open man is Wilson. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
It's now fourth down.
Chad Ryland on now for the field goal. This one from just under 50 yards. Ryland's kick is good. And the Cardinals are on the board. It's now 10-3. So Ryland now, following the made field goal, back out to kick this one away. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Saints offense ready for this next possession with a solid start so far. Touchdown and a field goal on their first two possessions. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. It'll be a run out of the gun with Kamara. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
Baron Browning on the stop. A gain of 4 brings up 2nd down at the 27-yard line.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 5. Now, faking the give. He takes off. They get 21 on that one. It's good for a Saints first down.
It's a gain of 21 yards. That's good for a Saints first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here's Kamara, and he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 5. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved a touchdown along the way.
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. He's got his man right side. It's complete. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
It's not often that you see a running back be the one that the defense decides to double team in the passing game, but to me, this feels like the defense was tipped off. They knew what was coming. They knew where the quarterback was going with the ball, and they were able to put a stop to this one really before it got going.
And he'll get about 8 on that one, and most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 33-yard line.
It's a give now to Kamara. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 yards. It's now 3rd down and 3.
3rd down and 3. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw.
This offensive line has to do a better job, Mike, of communicating the protection pre-snap, especially on these key 3rd downs. The blitz overwhelms them from the jump, and now they're picking their quarterback off the ground.
The Saints lining up in punt formation. Greg Dortch deep to return. And a fair catch is taken. It is just inside the 20-yard line. Out comes the Arizona offense. They get ready for their next possession. On first down, it's Murray. Catch made, right side by Wilson. And they'll mark them down up beyond the 30.
A gain of 11 on the play.
They get 11.
First down,
and quickly pick up the first down.
I'd like to see them do a better job here the rest of the game, Mike, just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level and what they see before the ball's in their hands is the exact same thing they see once they do get the ball, everything is just so much easier for them to process. Change the look, change the coverages, move your safeties. Make the quarterback have to process with the ball in his hand. I promise you, Mike, on paper, that linebacker is accounted for, but with his speed and his ability to sniff this toss out from the jump, they had no chance catching up to him. He makes a beeline to the ball and brings the ball carrier down for a loss.
Now they'll pitch it out here. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. It's an Arizona first down.
Really nice job by this running back here, Mike. I don't think this play was blocked particularly well. I think it was a combination of his patience and then his speed around the left side to not only pick up the first down, but pick up good yardage while he was at it.
First down throw there is incomplete.
Yeah, so this just really comes down to really good defense. You can tell the quarterback's trying to target something downfield, and when they take that away, typically there's something underneath, but they had all levels of the coverage accounted for, and that was a really nice job.
Now a second down throw from Murray. That one caught by Wilson. Heavy drop after a pickup of about 5.
Number 14, Michelson. The play.
They need... Now Murray. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. The Saints have got it. And he rolls his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery, and a great return for the touchdown. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you...
And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. At issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand, down before the ball comes loose. And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field?
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. Here's Blake Gillikin now, as he is on to punt for Arizona. And no return on this one. Fair catch signaled for and taken.
The Saints take over first.
The Saints offense headed back to take over once more. On first down, they'll start out with Kamara. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line. That run good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
This offensive line continues to be very physical at the point of attack. They've been able to give their backs plenty of room to run. And that's why they've already eclipsed the century mark here in the opening half.
Woo! And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They keep feeding him. 15 more on the ground. And another first down.
First down.
Well, after the nice run to start the drive, why not go back to the well and try it again? And that's exactly what they do. Have to imagine at some point now, the defense tries to change their look.
On first down, they'll stay with Kamara on the ground. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
Down by Max Melton. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 47-yard line.
Two minutes to go here till halftime. We're back to New Orleans. After this, they'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Throwing now is Rattler. That's caught. Trey Palmer. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
It's a gain of 14
First
yards.
time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They'll work the middle here with Kamara. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
He's brought down at the 31. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9. That is caught out wide on the RPO.
Complete to Jawan Johnson. He's out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
They need to get to the 22, but now face 3rd down. Rattler now back to throw. His pass right side taken in by Cooks. And he puts his head down and he picks up the first down.
That's good for a Saints. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Now they're entering the area of the field, especially with the amount of yards they've gained on this possession, Mike, where it feels like a touchdown is critical. For the defense, settling for a field goal here, especially with the ball where it is, feels like a win.
Big play.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Throwing is Rattler. Here's a screen coming for Kamara. Saints going to use their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
At the 21
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help them at all.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Rattler. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7.
That's a gain
In a
of
lot of
7.
offenses, Mike, these quick passes to the wide receivers really fall under the run category. Of course, they're going to go down as a forward pass, but to a lot of offensive coordinators in the league, it's a lot easier to pick up 1st and 2nd down yardage on these quicks than it is to turn around and hand it off to your running back and count on blocking everybody.
And the Saints are looking at a 1st and goal. He's taken down at the 2-yard line.
That's another Saints 1st down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Back to the air. One more. Over on the flash, and he lost the football. Cardinals say they have it, and they do. Those are the places on the field where the defense wants to come up with the big plays, and that was one. Down deep, get to the quarterback, knock it out, and come up with the recovery.
Mike, this is one of those times where I think for a quarterback, they get caught in between. Do I want to be a runner and take it in myself? Do I have time to let my wide receivers develop in the end zone? I think he holds on to it just a little too long. The defense pokes it free and creates a huge turnover.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
Ryan Brzee on the...
So, halftime straight ahead, and we send it over to Scott Hansen, who has the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula as they come out for the second half. It's about to get underway. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes the all-pro returner from last year, Rashid Shaheed. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Saints offense and veteran Alvin Kamara set to take over once more. Is ahead for 2, maybe 3. Tackling there by Matt Wilson.
The ball carrier. He's brought down at the 31. Brings up second down.
From the 31, here is 2nd and 6. They'll go again here with Kamara. Room up the sideline at the 45. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
It's a gain of 27
That's good for 27 and a first down.
That's good for a Saints.
What a good run there. That's going to put him over 100 for today's game, Mike. And it just seems as the game goes on, this guy just seems to get better and better.
To throw, it's Rattler. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
From the 33, here's 2nd down and 2. He'll step up and run.
Spencer Rattler on the keeper. He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Third and a yard. We'll try and run for this with Kamara. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Down behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is why the head coach makes the big bucks, Mike, to make decisions like that. I think at this point in the third quarter, you have a chance to really make a statement by coming away with 6. I'm keeping my offense on the field. I'm going for it on here on 4th down. I'm being aggressive.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. They'll run for it. It's Kamara. And he's going to have a Saints first down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive.
It was probably a little bit closer than they would have preferred, but the decision to go for it pays off as they get just enough to extend this drive.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They're going to go right back to Kamara. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
A loss of 2.
Well, the defense gets a rare win. We've seen this ball carrier have his way on the ground pretty much all day today, Mike, and give credit to the defense. They were able to get back in the backfield with some penetration and bring them down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Here's Rattler. He'll look middle here, and there's Olave. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That's good.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
At the 18-yard line.
A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up.
14 more yards. That's another Saints first down.
It's pretty clear why this offense likes to get the ball into the hands of this quarterback, huh, Mike? I mean, he is just so effective in this area, and now he has them set up first and goal.
Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay.
Game, offense. Still first down.
Now it is first and goal. On the give, this is Kamara. And he's in! Alvin Kamara. Touchdown, New Orleans. On comes Blake Grupe for the PAT. He's got it. And the Saints move out in front by the score of 17-3.
Cardinals 3.
All right, Scott, thank you very much. Welcome back, everyone, for quarter number 3. Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. This returnable, it's DeMarcano. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Cardinals offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10. They'll start this drive on the ground, and it's coming. And they're going to mark them down up past the 35. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick first down.
On the play. First down, Arizona.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
On first and 10, Murray. Over the middle, it's Harrison. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 18 for number 18. And a first down.
And a Cardinal first down.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Murray. Headed left, buying time. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on first down.
At the 40-yard line.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
And I like the idea of moving the pocket. It makes it harder for the defense to rush the passer, but you have to account for the end man on the line of scrimmage, and that guy's job is to set an edge. Nobody gets outside of me. In this case, the quarterback. You've got to be better protecting your edges anytime you put your quarterback on the move.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Murray. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
First down,
They
Cardinals.
get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
That ball caught. It's Zay Jones. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first
A
down.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Saints' 10-yard line.
Here comes 2nd and 4. On the ground, it's Connor. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Try and run for this with Connor. But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up 4th down.
No gain on the play.
That's really well done defensively, Mike. The key to these situations is you got to engage with the blocker, bottle it up, but then you have to get off the block, find the ball, bring them down. That's exactly what they do. No gain, 4th down.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll run for it, and it's Connor. And he'll fight forward, doesn't get a hold up, and he got what he needed. It is 1st and goal coming up.
Arizona.
They knew they were in a tough spot here defensively. Anytime a team gets you down into these 4th and short situations, we've kind of seen this take hold in the NFL. The ability of offenses to generate first downs on 4th down continues to improve year after year, and defenses have a hard time.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Kyler Murray, touchdown Cardinals. Chad Ryland now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Cardinals are able to come into the lead. It's now 17-10.
Cardinals 10.
Okay, Scott, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustments will pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. Shaheed now to return it. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Saints offense and veteran Alvin Kamara is set to take over once more. And you have to imagine the defense is saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the third quarter. Gonna throw. He'll step up and run this. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Saints first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have a clock in their head. They understand exactly how much time do they have before they start stressing the protection. He realized pretty quickly here it was time to go, tuck the ball, become a runner, and he's able to pick up a big gain.
Play clock nearly expired as they set up to throw. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's a gain of
2 plays, 2 nice pickups to start the drive. This one a gain of 18.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's a toss to the right for Kamara. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
A loss of 2.
Mike, typically speaking, the job of the defensive end on outside run plays is to set the edge of the defense, make everything, try to cut back in. But he does a great job of actually stringing this play out sideways. He's able to bring the ball carrier down for a loss.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. Baron Browning, he gets into drop-in. It's a loss of 8.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. So, both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Third and long. In motion goes Cooks. Throwing now on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
Intended for Trey.
And up until this point, this has been an incredibly efficient game from this quarterback. I mean, it's hard to think. Here we are in the second half, and that's only his 2nd incomplete pass. So finally, the defense is able to do something to disrupt his timing and finally try to get him out of this groove.
Now, issues here with the snap, but he just does get it away and doesn't get all of it either. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds.
Automatic first down.
First and 10 now from the 36. On the handoff, it's Kamara. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
We don't give these big guys enough credit, Mike, just how fast these defensive tackles really are. Here he uses his speed to break through, take the back down for a loss.
Second and 10. A give up the middle with Kamara. Taking our defender. Plowing forward. A pickup of 5.
30-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Back to throw. He'll try to run for it. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a first down.
It's a gain of 8. That's another Saints first down.
Here you are at the end of the game. You need a stop. You find yourself trailing. You have everybody covered, and the quarterback gets loose. Those are the plays that just kill a defensive coordinator. You're about to force a punt, about to get the ball back to your offense. Give credit to the quarterback. He made a play when they needed it.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 9. Now here's a keeper on his own read. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
And you can tell pretty quickly, Mike, that once the quarterback started chopping his feet, that there was nowhere for him to go. Great job by the defense, not only reading quarterback run, but getting him down behind the line.
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. A throw on the move is caught. 12 yards on that hookup. First down, New Orleans.
Saints first down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
And what a clutch throw here on 3rd down to keep this drive alive. Now, in a perfect world, they'd love to go down there and get points. But at a bare minimum, milk the clock. Leave the least amount of time possible if you do have to give the ball back to your opponent. And if you're this defense, it feels like the time to get off the field.
And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Alvin Kamara. Touchdown, New Orleans. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
That's a heck of a run right there, and I can't tell you, Mike, how many running backs coaches I've heard over the years say, your responsibility with the ball is to make the first guy miss. We can't block everybody on the field. That's the role of a good running back, and you see it here. All it takes is one missed tackle to get this guy in space, and he's able to do the rest with his legs and take it all the way.
Groupie now, on for the extra point. The kick is good. Saints move out to a 24-10 lead.
24, Cardinals 10.
So before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. This returnable, it's DeMercado. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. The Cards offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Murray. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
This is where the playmaking ability almost can be a detriment to a running quarterback. They have such confidence in their ability to keep plays alive, but sometimes they hold it just a little bit too long, thinking they can make the next big play, and good job by the defenders tracking him down and took him down for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. To throw is Murray. To the left side, taken in by Harrison.
Murray's pass.
He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Marvin Harrison Jr. A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and 7. From the gun, it's Murray. Big slash into the hands of Wilson. It's a pickup of 12. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
First down, Arizona.
Desperation time now setting here in the 4th quarter. This is where the urgency of your 2-minute offense is so critical. How many plays can you run and how fast can you run them? Because one score is not going to do it. You're going to have to score and get the ball back and end up going down and punching it in again.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
So I actually really like the concept of the pass play, and I think if we see a little bit better pass protection, even just a second longer, that's probably a completed pass, but I think the pressure just sped his clock up just enough, Mike, that he wasn't able to get that ball exactly where it needed to be.
A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Just a great example of not only the anticipation, but the instincts to go break that pass up. Like you can see, he's clearly looking at the quarterback's eyes, and once that ball was delivered, he's just attacking it and breaking it up.
On 3rd down, Murray. He'll try and get there on the ground.
And that was really well defended along the back end, Mike. And with nobody open downfield, he's got no choice but to turn into a runner. They end up rallying to the ball, and they limit to a minimal gain.
The Cardinals line up for a punt, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Now a fair catch, and it's going to be a long field. They'll take over right about their own 13. The Saints offense and Spencer Rattler set to take over once more. They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Taken down.
And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. This running back's had a really nice day. So in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
It is 2nd and 9. In motion goes Cooks. It's a give now to Kamara. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
I think the back just needs to be a little bit more decisive in the run game, and not everything is always going to be perfectly blocked, Mike. There's time, okay, let's get back past the line of scrimmage, pick up a couple yards, and just keep this ball going forward.
Throwing now is Rattler. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And on third down, what they're going to do, Mike, is just get the ball out of his hands quickly and into the hands of one of his playmakers, but he just doesn't focus through the catch. Lapse of concentration, ends up in a drop, and falls incomplete.
Punt team out, ready to send this one away, as he's standing right around his own goal line. And this will be touched down by a member of the punt team right at the 50-yard line.
At the 50-yard line.
The Cardinals offense ready to get back to work. They'll start with great field position right at midfield with a first down. Murray now. This one not quite on target. It is too much, and that one falls incomplete.
Incomplete. Kool-Aid McKinstry there defensively.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now Murray. But he'll gather it back in. Oh, man, Greg, those must be scary times for a player. Not that it happened to you often, but he lost the ball but was able to get it back and avoid the turnover.
Well, Mike, I hate to admit it, but unfortunately, I was in that situation a few times. And I'll tell you what, when that ball pops out of your hand, the only thing on your mind is there anything I can do to get it back? In this case, he was able to get it back, and he dodged the bullet.
And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Nice job here by the defense. They understood this quarterback is looking to push this ball downfield, past the line to gain, and he's got no choice but to check it down short to the tight end, rally tackle, and brings up 4th down.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That is brought in. And he's going to have Cardinals first down. They convert in style. Huge play on 4th and long.
And a Cardinal first down.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else, and I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
It's a gain of 10.
It's a gain of 10 yards. It's an Arizona first down. Again, it's Murray. He takes off, and he will score. Game on. Kyler Murray. Touchdown, Arizona. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
It's just such an athletic play by an NFL quarterback, Mike, and you can see he tried to remain a passer as long as possible, but once it became clear there was nowhere to go with the ball, he puts it down and decides to do the rest with his legs, and he's able to take it all the way in for a touchdown.
Now Ryland for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Cardinals back within 7. It's 24-17. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Shaheed now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Now, out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Throwing is Rattler. Escaping to his left. Now he takes off. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick 1st down.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Saints. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
These plays just kill you on defense. The pressure's good, but you have to contain them. Quarterback does a nice job of escaping the pocket, turns into a runner, scrambles for positive yardage.
They'll run down with Kamara, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Taken down right at the line
At some
of scrimmage.
point, the offensive line cannot just be dependent on the perfect play call. Somebody has to win. Somebody has to distort the defense and create some space for the running back to run. In this case, nobody could win. Stop for no gain.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll drop to throw. He's going to tuck it and go. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a 1st down.
A gain of 17 yards.
Arizona will take its first time
That's
out.
good
Clock
for
will
a
stop.
Saints. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Getting the tight end involved in the run game here. And now we get a timeout by the defense. Clock stops with a minute 50 left in the game.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They face 2nd down and 7. Looking to throw, Rattler. And that's going to be incomplete, but there's a penalty flag on the field. We'll let the officiating crew sort this one out.
Automatic 1st down.
Here's 1st and 10. It'll be a run out of the gun with Kamara. Card's going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Brings up 2nd down.
They're going to go right back to Kamara. And, oh, they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
A loss of 1. It's now
We know
3rd
from
down
talking to these
and
coaches
6.
this week, Mike, that they think they got themselves a steal. They got this young rookie maybe a little later in the draft than a lot of people expected. And I'll tell you what, they're not complaining. They think they've got themselves a starter and a star for a long time.
He chooses to keep it on the zone read. And he will easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for another Saints. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Wow, a little change in play call here, and that's typically not what we see at this down and distance. That's typically a passing down, Mike, but they catch the defense off guard, keep the ball on the ground, and they're able to pick up enough for the first down.
Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. So this one, a win for the Saints. They use a little home cooking here. They play a complete football game. And they send their fans home quite happy. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Saints are winners, as we say so long from New Orleans.